Overflows.
Transformation, a joint process between the master and the disciple. Transformation is a life embracing understanding and way of life. Loosely defined, it leads to total freedom. It consists of wide variety of practices, many of which transgress the social and religious boundaries of time. You must remember that everything is sacred, including the traditionally profane or impure. For example, sexual rights and engagements with the taboo, such as intoxications, etc. Human body, as such, this kind of understanding has gained an erroneous reputation the moment you say the body is not sin. It gained an erroneous reputation for advocating inhibited way of life. In your body, there exists a subtle current of energy, very subtle, but the subtler it is, the deeper it goes. It is very visible. There is a lack of harmony between these centers that carry electrical energy. When the energy does not flow harmoniously, or there are blockages, that is reflected in the outer life and deep within as chaos, conflict, lack of harmony. These 7 centers that both yoga and tantra have talked about down the ages are nothing but knots in your body electric current. Life energy flows through these 7 centers. They can be changed. They can be rearranged. They can be given a new shape, a form. 2 lovers can be transformed so deeply that even their 7 centers can start meeting and working in harmony with one another. But there is a lack of harmony between these centers. When there is a lack of harmony within these centers in you, then your interaction with the other will not be harmonious. Because it is the inner harmony and oneness that reflects through your moment-to-moment behavior and interaction with the others. There is a lack of harmony among these centers within you. This is the cause of inner chaos, conflict, and misery. With this, your interaction with the others will not be harmonious. If we take Tantra as a discipline, it is the science of transforming ordinary lovers into soulmates. Ordinary lovers are those in whom the electric current or the existential bioenergy does not flow in harmony between these centers. And when 2 such people, in who the inner harmony has not happened, they can remain ordinary lovers, but not as soulmates. And to convert, to transform ordinary lovers into soulmates is the grandeur of inner development, tantra or yoga. It can transform the whole earth. It can transform each couple into soulmates. The tantric worldview sees all material really as animated by divine feminine energy, which is known as Shakti, the feminine energy. Tantric goddess worship challenges the traditional roles of women. Women are respected as they are the storehouse of the energy. They provide the field of action. They represent femininity in a unique and different way. Tantra uniquely intertwines the destructive and the material in the depiction of the goddesses. The most prominent is the case of Durga and Kali, both of whom are simultaneously defined as a warrior goddess and mother figures. And if you look at on your day-to-day life, a mother plays the two roles. At times she is a mother figure. At the same time, she is a warrior against all the ills and in bringing up the children together. For transformation, you have to imbibe the spirit of inner harmony, understand its role. You have to imbibe this spirit. It is not a technique to be learned. When you are making love, do not let there not be any control. Go into it uncontrolled. Go into the chaos. It will be fearful, frightening, because it will be a kind of a death in the beginning. And the mind will say control. And the mind will say jump in, but keep the control. Otherwise you will be lost in the abyss of it. Do not listen to the mind, because mind is the devil. When it is said on the mountain Jesus was and devil came, and it is said that it is written in the scripture that if the Son of God jumps from the cliff, God will save him in the valley. Jesus responded, indeed it is so. Indeed it is so, but it is also written in the scriptures that if you know it as a truth, you do not need to put God on test. The mind always says so. Mind always creates such situations. Jump into it, but make sure that you keep the control. Otherwise, you will be lost in the abyss of it. Do not listen to the mind. Get lost. Abandon yourself utterly, and without any technique, you will come to see a timeless experience that you have never experienced before. There will be no two in it, just oneness, pure harmony, pure oneness. A consciousness will be there. A lucid, passive consciousness will be there. You will know what is happening because you will be fully aware, but you will not be there. Instead of you, awareness will be there. Remember, you are born with an initial charge as existential bioenergy that comes to you. You have to keep it recharged always, that this energy does not deplete at any time, and at the same time it flows through all the inner mechanism. For instance, you have a charge in your phone, but sometimes the audio is not coming, or sometimes the screen is locked or the picture is not coming. So that means there is a glitch somewhere. In the laptop, the similar thing can happen. So in the same way, in human life, if the energy is not flowing through various centers, and if it is not flowing through the solar plexus, then it will have a certain effect. When it begins to flow normally, amidst all there comes a harmony. How it happened? There are 7 centers. The first 6, the earth center and water center, the solar plexus and the heart center, the throat center and the third eye or the command center, they move in pairs as male and female. In case of a male person, the earth center is masculine and water center is feminine. In case of a female, this process reverses. The water center is masculine and the earth center is feminine in case of a woman. So when the energy, you are doing the austerity practice and so, it can happen in 2 ways. It can happen individually when you are doing the austerity, your centers will begin to have the harmony and the flow of energy will be in harmony, uniform and better. And the same thing can happen in a woman, in a female. But when such persons, male and female, are interacting with one another through the sex or in other ways, then the effects of the inner harmony plays an important role, and it helps in the outer dimension as well. And when this kind of a thing happens between the male and female as lovers, the life begins to move in a totally different dimension. So the same way, the earth and the water center, the solar plexus and the heart center, the third eye and the throat center, then this 7th center is alone. That is the 1,000-petal center. When the energy reaches, there is a harmony established. The first between the earth and the water center creates a physical harmony. The second between the heart center and the solar plexus creates a harmony at psychological level. And the third between the throat center and the third eye creates a harmony at a spiritual level. Whatsoever you have learned, you have known the way to translate into the outer life. Enough for now.